But you see how that reverse camping thing worked. A lot of times, when I had somebody with a bounty, I try to go right up on them, but they're expecting you in most cases if they have a bounty on them. That means they hacked some NPC to get some a Bloom affiliate to get somebody to hack them. So if you want somebody to hack you, start hacking NPCs until you get somebody with that little purple icon that comes over their head. It's kind of like when they call the cops, but instead they're calling in Bloom to get somebody to hack you. So that's how you get a bounty on your head. This guy's hiding out in these apartments and shit. There's some good spots to hack over there, but he's definitely camping if he's up there. He could have just been doing a mission, but look, you can see how high he is. It's like a multi-floored area. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool, man. But this guy's gonna be looking for me too. Like, I just heard him try to hack a camera or something. I'm sure, pretty sure. All right, well, we got him.
Now.
Get up, lady. We gotta watch the red zone here. He's definitely moving, but it looks like he's moving toward us. Wish I had a bike on me. Where we want to go is up here.
Southbound train arriving shortly.
Down the tracks more. There he is on the ground. So he's coming this way. He's in the car down there. So we're pretty safe. Except we're running out of time. And where I wanted to hack is a bit further up this way. So we initiated the hack at the very last second. I don't know if I'm going to find a good spot to hide over here. What's good is, yeah, see where I want to hack is like right over there. We're outside the zone. Luckily, we're not as close to the train station, so he might not go up the tracks, which is what we're hoping. Alright, I'll do a blackout. Now here's a tip. When you do the blackout, you see how those like digital lines come out? Well, they can see those. It's one of the only hacks that you do that they can see, like the digital lines coming out. So you have to be careful of that. So what I do is shut my phone right away just by double tapping the square button. Like when you open your profile and shit like that. You see those digital lines? Well, when you do a blackout, they can see those and use it to pinpoint your position. So you definitely do have to be careful. And close your phone right away. We might be okay up here, as long as he doesn't come up on the tracks. Or use a camera or something, which is why I was doing the blackouts. And you do have to watch out for being hit by a train. So yeah, good tip. When you use a blackout, double tap that square button to close your phone to get rid of those digital lines ASAP, so that they can't use it to trace it back to you. You gotta be careful though when you're using it like really close to somebody, because even just a few seconds and of those digital lines, and they could see it. It could alert them to your position basically. So we're staying inside the circle. Every 25%, you see how the circle shrinks? If you know how to read the circle, see there he is down there. If you know how to read the circle, then you can use the way it shrinks to find somebody, and that's what he's probably trying to do. Because it'll always shrink towards where they are, right? So if they're in the middle, it's harder to tell because it'll just shrink. But if I'm more towards like the north end of it, it'll shrink towards the north end. But if I'm more towards the east end, it'll shrink towards the east end. So you got to be aware of that when you're hacking somebody. Now you can use that to your advantage by controlling which way the circle shrinks and stuff like that. So you could have probably got us the camera or something, but he didn't even know to look up. Because of a technique I used, which was the circle placement, we didn't start the hack back there at the train station, which isn't a bad spot. We could have done that. But because we placed our circle way away from the train station, even though we're up on the tracks, there's no clear way up inside the circle. So the way we won this hack basically is from being up on the tracks and having our circle placement so far away from the train station that he would have had to double back to get up, basically, which is what I would have done in this situation. And I'll show you a couple tips when somebody comes to hack me, which they're about to, which will also help when you're hacking somebody, because it's good to be aware of that. I was way south of where I wanted to be. I'm checking out a spot my buddy Farnthane, who was just in here, does all the time. Here it is, up here. I'm trying to get to this thing here. So here's a good tip to find out if somebody's hacking you. There's a couple different ways you can tell. One, keep your profiler out, like I have mine here. The little reticle in the center of the screen. If it ever snaps shut like that, that means somebody hacked you. Because the computer automatically shuts your profiler just in case the person who's hacking you spawns in front of you. It doesn't want you to profile them automatically, like right away. So it'll shut your profile like that. That means somebody's hacking you. Another way you can verify that is go into focus mode like this by tapping in your right stick. If it doesn't actually slow down, like it's slow now, then that means somebody's in your game, because focus mode slow motion doesn't work while somebody's in your game, while it's multiplayer. So those two things combined are the easiest ways I find. See, our profiler just closed. That means somebody's hacking us. So now if I go into focus mode, you see how it's still blurry, but it's not slow. It's not slow at all. Nothing slowed down. The cars are still moving at normal speed. So somebody's in our game, for sure. Now I'm not going to actively try to find them until they start the hack and shit. The other guy we did because he was so obvious, but I'm going to try this thing out. My buddy Far uses a bomb jump to get across here. You see how there's a big gap here? There's a technique we use called bomb jumping because you can't really jump in the game. So I'm going to use a bomb to explode me over there, basically. But if you do it just right at this location, there's a glitch where it actually will teleport you through the wall. And that's what I'm going to try to do. No, I didn't do it. See, if you hit this corner just right, it'll teleport you through the wall to the other side of the building, which is the even better spot. I mean, this isn't a horrible hacking spot, especially if you do a blackout to get rid of these lights. I wonder if the dude we're looking for is in this train. That wouldn't be a bad technique to come and get me. Oh, it's a freaking tail. Oh, you gotta get out of here? Okay, I'm sorry about that, man. Damn maintenance. Alright, this guy's tailing us anyway, so he's probably gonna get us. It's gonna be harder to find us if we're dead. Right? So it might be too late to run on this guy. Ah, see?